Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. Last weekend, LEGO ran this year's Insiders event with promos available, double insider points and a huge sale on retiring sets. It certainly was a good opportunity to pick up said retiring sets. I did manage to get a few good deals of my own, including finding the UCS R2-D2, as you saw the other day. I was very lucky to get hold of that. I've been waiting a long time to get hold of that set and it finally was available. I stayed up till midnight for when the sale went live on the website. But I say I was very lucky because within 20 minutes of it being on sale, it did in fact sell out. So I knew it was going to sell out quickly, but not that fast. So then I took a trip into my local Lego store and try and pick up a few more deals. I was not too sure what I was going to buy, but I think I wanted more than anything else to try and take advantage of double insider points. So I've got some good bargains, I've got some good sets I'm really pleased to get my hands on. I did really try and concentrate on retiring sets. So that was more my priority going into the Lego store. I did get a couple of promos. The first one being the holiday train, which I think is really nice. It's one of the better of the holiday trains that we've received in the past few years. It's quite a nice substantial set. It's like 30 centimeters long. Yeah, so pretty good. Not sure how many pieces are in this. Doesn't say on the box, but it's nice. Little looking festive train. I like this. Pretty good. I'm probably going to sell it. I think this is going for like £20–25 on eBay. That's what I tend to do now with my promos. I'm selling a lot of them off. There's no real need for me to keep them. I don't build them, they just sit in a box. So it does help offset my costs. I hope by the end of November, after Black Friday, I'll have a few of these put away. So I'll keep one and sell all the others. I'm not sure how many I'll get. I have to wait and see how much money I've spent. So yeah, it's good to get hold of that. And I did, of course, get the record player. This was available on Lego spends above £225. So yeah, this one doesn't really do much for me whatsoever. I mean, it's a nice looking promo, I suppose. But yeah, it doesn't really excite me all that much. So yeah, this one I definitely will be selling. This one's going for quite good money on eBay. I think like between £40 and £50 this is going for at the moment. I certainly will be selling this one as well. Yeah, so it's a nice bit, gets me a nice chunk of money back. So the double insider points and a sale. Yeah, it's pretty a good deal really for me. So yeah, I'll probably be selling these. So I should get maybe £60 back for these. So that's quite decent. So I'm quite happy with that for promos. So that was good. So in terms of sets, I didn't go too wild. I'm trying to hold back for Black Friday. I'm not quite sure what Lego are going to be doing next weekend. So I don't want to go too mad. I just want to spend enough in order to get the promos. So obviously buying the AT-AT as well. That was huge. That was very expensive. Even though I did use my insider points, it was still a hefty chunk of money that I spent. So yeah, so I went into the store and one of the things I did want to get my hands on was one of the advent calendars. And this year I have gone for the Star Wars one. I was umming which one to go for. I was trying to choose between this one and the Harry Potter. I've not had the Star Wars advent calendar for many years. I do like the look of this one. I like the minifigures. All the mini builds of the Star Wars ships looks really good. These were on sale a little bit, down to £24. Let's say with double insider points. And needing to make up the £225. It's probably... and needing to spend the £225 in order to get the promos, yeah, I think this was probably a good time to get this. It's not going to get any cheaper, I wouldn't have thought. I think Argos may have had it down to £23, so it's like a pound difference. But yeah, I'm quite pleased to get my hands on that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to opening this up through the month of December. Quite exciting. I did manage to find one of my old Marvel calendars that I brought years ago that I never opened. I think I only did 4 or 5 doors in that one, so I'm not quite sure why I never did. I was sorting through some of my boxes. And I came across the advent calendar, so yeah, so I got the Marvel one from, I think it's 4 or 5 years ago, so I've got that to open as well. So I have technically got 2 calendars, so that's pretty good. And the other set I picked up was the Phantom Menace, the Brickheadz. I was going to try and hold off for this, because I'm not sure, but it's going to be back up on sale during Black Friday. Last year the Endor set was, but there's no guarantees it will go on sale. It is going to be retired by the end of the year. And normally I'm not too comfortable spending £50 on Brickheadz, but yeah, I think as it's retiring and it's double points, it's probably the best time to get it. It might go on sale this week during Black Friday weekend, but as I say, there's no real guarantee that will happen. So I thought I may as well grab this while I can, because I think this is going to go up quite a bit in value. Most Brickheadz, when they retire, they do tend to go up in value, and trying to get them after they retire is quite expensive. I'm not looking to sell this. This is for my own personal collection. If I was to try and pick this up in the future, it would certainly cost a lot more than the £50 that I paid for it. So I'm quite glad to get that. So there's 6 Brickheadz in here. They all look pretty decent, especially the Darth Maul. He looks awesome. Queen Amidala also looks nice. So normally I don't mind picking them up when they're like £10 for like single ones, or £18 for like the double packs. But yeah, it's quite expensive to spend £50 on Brickheadz. But as I needed, this was the best chance to get it really, so I thought, well, why not? I was trying to think what else to buy. I said I didn't want to go too mad, and I was trying to balance the figures just precisely with what I wanted, so I had to spend £50 to get to near my total, and yeah, this just took me over. So yeah, it really was a bit of a no-brainer. So that was pretty good for those two. So yeah, happy with those. And the main set I brought, well, it's a set that was retiring. It was on sale, and it was something I've been looking, really was on my wish list before it retired. I wasn't too sure if I was going to get this or not, but I'm certainly glad I have. And it is the huge, I suppose technically UCS version of R2-D2. Now, I did have this in my collection a couple of years ago, but I sold it a very long time ago. I think when I first started my channel 2 years ago, this is one of the sets I had in my sealed collection at the time. But I did sell it at some point, I think last year or 18 months ago. It wasn't anywhere near retiring, so I thought I'd sell it and buy it back at a future date. So that's worked out quite well. So yeah, this was down to, I think, £143. That's also it's retiring as well, at double inside the points. Yeah, so this is what I really wanted. In terms of all the retiring sets, my Lego store didn't actually have many left. This is the only thing they really had that I was after. So I needed to go into the Lego store and buy something that was retiring. And fortunately, they did have this on stock. I did actually ring up it beforehand, and they were able to put one by for me, which was really good. So yeah, I'm really thrilled to get this. As with all Star Wars UCS sets, this will get remade in the future, but that could be 5 years, 10 years, you never quite know with Lego. So yeah, it is awesome. I know I do have the little smaller version that came out in March. I think it was in March that the smaller one came out, but I haven't got around to building that yet either. But yeah, this is obviously the real sort of detailed and bigger version of it. Yeah, this is pretty special really. I've seen this in quite a few people's collections. It is a lovely looking version of R2, quite stunning in fact. It does come with a minifigure as well, and with the 50th anniversary plaque, so that's a printed piece there, so that's quite unique to this set. So yeah, it is quite decent, comes with a few accessories. I mean, it comes with like a lightsaber, all other bits and pieces. So yeah, it's a really cool version of R2. I'm glad to get my hands on it. So as it was retiring, and it was reduced, it really was a bit of a no-brainer really. As I said earlier, I needed to spend exactly £225 in order to get the two promos. So yeah, I was trying to be restrained. I don't know what's going to be on sale come Black Friday. Chances are it may well just be the same sets that are running on Insiders Weekend, because I believe the sets that are up for sale are going to be running until the 2nd of December, I believe, or subject to stock availability. So it may well just be the same sets that are on Insiders Weekend that are on sale next weekend, but you never quite know what Lego are going to do. I know they're planning on doing a Cyber Monday thing, but I have to be honest, in recent years it's been pretty naff and not too exciting, so I'm not expecting too much more to go on sale during Black Friday. I hope they'll have some nice surprises. I do recall from last year that store did have different sales depending on what they had. I think my local store had different things that were on sale that differed from the website, so you never quite know what Lego will do in store compared to online. So we'll find out next week, I suppose. So yeah, really pleased with my little haul. I mean, like I said, I got exactly what I wanted. I'm really happy. Got my Brickheadz, and as I say, I've got R2, and yeah, I hated to miss out on this one. So yeah, very happy with what I got. So there we go, that's the sets that I brought. So let me know in the comments, did you buy any sets during Lego Insiders Weekend? What sets did you get to take advantage of double insider points? Please ask him a like, and if you've enjoyed today's video, I'm very grateful if you consider subscribing today. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.